Thank you.
You are welcome.
Fabulous. Fabulous.
Takes a second, but
Nice.
we're almost there.
Are we good? Nice to see so many faces here. I love it. I love it.
I do too. And we are
Yeah,
live, Casey.
we're live. Fantastic. Fantastic. So good to see everyone. So, Donna-Marie, as we get started, if you could take over letting people in, I'll get started talking with everybody about what we're going to cover today. So,
Certainly.
actors tell us all the time, I feel like I have imposter syndrome. Does this resonate for anybody? Has anybody ever felt like this? Go ahead and pop yes in the chat if you want to. But also, I want to let you know something. Good coaches will give you a little pat on the back and say, oh, you don't have to feel that way. You don't have to feel imposter syndrome. Fortunately for you, we're not good coaches. We're great coaches. And great coaches will tell you the truth. And the truth is, maybe you are an imposter, because real actors face this reality every single time. They are willing to be scared. They are willing to risk everything, push in all the chips and bet on yourself, even when you don't know how to win yet, because you haven't done it yet.
Yeah.
And if you really care, it'll feel like that every single time. You have to be brave enough to fail, to fall flat on your face, just like boom, and then get up, shake it off. That's the job. That's the price of being great.
Yeah.
So I want to know right now, are you in? Are you all in? Are you pushing those chips in?
Yeah. Beth saying, yes, wonderful. Yeah.
And I'm Landon. All right, Landon,
I'm
you're
good at
funny.
falling on my face. Ali says, yeah, yes.
Good, good,
Linda,
good,
yes.
good, good. So for those
Wonderful.
of you who don't know me, I'm Casey and I'm your acting and audition coach. And over here,
I'm Donna-Marie, and I'm your mindset and visualization coach here at Screen Acting School, right? And before I forget, Casey, I want to say this right at the top. If you've been coming to these live classes, then you know that we're choosing one lucky actor to get a free live coaching with Casey in next week's class, right? And at the end of this class, we're going to tell you how you can make sure that actor is you. So you want to stay for that, right? You want to be in for that.
yeah. So saying that you're all in and saying that you're willing to be courageous and saying that you're willing to fail is one thing. But how about knowing how to create that for yourself? Because it's not easy. One of the things that I want to impress upon you is this has to do with how you see reality. Reality is bendable. It is a bendable thing. And how you approach your life with courage can change your reality to something better than you ever imagined. So I'm going to tell you a quick story about this, and I want you to pay attention to this. There were two little girls, Maddie and Kiki. They were the best of friends, two little gymnasts with big dreams. They both were like animated little sparks of joy who jumped around and played pretend together. And they decided they wanted to be in the Olympics. They watched the Olympics. They were like totally in awe, and they begged their parents, please let us be gymnastics. And their parents, because they were loving and supportive parents, said, yeah, sure, we'll take you to gymnastics class. And when they got there, they saw this cute little boy named Tyler, who was a total monkey. You know, those little boys who are always flipping all over the place, you know, and jumping, and they can't see a couch without jumping over it. That was Tyler. But his dad took one look at the coach and he grabbed Tyler and he said, that guy's a faggot. And they left before the class even started. The coach didn't even flinch, because when that's your reality, that's your reality. He got the kids working immediately, and he saw that both Maddie and Kiki had something. So he took their parents aside after class. He left them playing, but he took their parents aside after class, and they said, these girls have something, but if they're going to do this, they need to do extra classes, more training, more discipline. Kiki's parents weren't buying into it, you could tell. And when they left, they later said to her, look, nobody actually makes it to the Olympics. You can do gymnastics for fun, but we're not letting some coach fill your head with false hope. You can enjoy the class. But they didn't want her to be disappointed. They wanted to protect her from that. So Kiki was taught to be gutless. Maddie's parents, on the other hand, were thrilled. Gymnastics should be fun, they said. It should be really fun. But if you really want this, it's going to mean making sacrifice. It means extra classes, hard works, doing scary things like flips and uneven bars, and sometimes even missing out on things you love, like birthday parties and sleepovers. So both of the girls trained. And Maddie enjoyed gymnastics as much as Kiki did, but she never wondered, what if I had taken the harder class? Maddie poured everything into it. She missed birthday parties, sleepovers, fun trips, ice creams, all for the chance at something bigger. And do you know who made it to the Olympics? Obviously, we know Tyler never did. But who do you think made it to the Olympics? Pop it in the chat. Who do you think made it? Kiki? Somebody's got the opposite. Maddie? Maddie? You're going to say Tyler. I wish Tyler did. Tyler actually became a social worker. It's a true story. Neither girl made it. Maddie twisted. She landed badly and she twisted her spine. So she was not able to compete, or she would have faced paralysis. So neither girl made it. One day, Maddie thought about what she had wanted besides gymnastics when she was little. And she remembered she wanted to be an actor. That was her other big dream.
You're going to make me cry, Casey.
I know, because it is a true story and it's a beautiful story.
I know who this is.
So with the same work ethic she had in gymnastics, she dove in. She had to do a lot of recovery because it was very emotional to lose that dream. It was very hard to recover from her spinal injury. But she took all the extra classes. She studied archetypes. She handled the rejection. She learned the craft. She took the emotional connection classes. She did everything with the same discipline and courage she had learned in sports. Now, she's been the lead in the #1 show in the world 3 times. 3 times. Her name's Madeline Arthur, not Maddie anymore. But here's the real question. If Kiki had decided to become an actor, would she believe she could compete at the highest level? Would that be her reality? Would her reality be that she could walk onto set with the confidence to stand toe-to-toe with the best? Or would she feel like an imposter, always wondering if she truly belonged because somebody crafted that reality for her? Somebody told her that's what real life is. Maddie never had that doubt. Now, that doesn't mean she wasn't occasionally insecure, because she was. There were other actors who had more credits, and there was one particular actor who was very blonde and very beautiful that she felt very insecure about. It's human, right? We all have those feelings. But she knew what it took. She knew that no one could outwork her. And she knew that, she didn't know this, but I did, and Donna-Marie does, and you do now. She knew, in a sense, in a deep sense, though, that her reality was totally different than Tyler's. Totally different than Kiki's. She was taught from a young age how to be the hero in her own life.
Yeah.
That was what she wanted. That was what she wanted. I'm going to quickly find a picture. I have a picture of her in class, and I would love to share that with you if you're cool with that.
I would love to see it. And she did just go all in, right? And that's what it takes. I'm gonna let Casey share this picture with you, and then I'm gonna touch on that.
Yeah, I meant to have the picture ready for class and then I forgot.
That's okay.
But it's okay. I'm gonna do, and I just want to answer your question, Richard. If you don't want the ultimate, don't go after the ultimate. But what you need to do is believe and create the reality that you can do that, that
Yeah,
that's going to
what you
happen
do
for you.
want, right?
Yeah,
Exactly. And that's what we're unlocking today.
that
That's
is
what we're unlocking
today.
today.
Okay, I
And
just found the little picture that I made of Maddie. So I'm obviously very proud of her. She worked very, very hard, and Donna-Marie and I, we sort of forget, that she's, so wonderful and powerful. And so we took Donna-Marie's daughter out for lunch. I don't think she'll mind, with Maddie, and Donna-Marie was like, oh my, or Maddie was like, oh my God, it's her, like from my show. So
yeah.
but
Yeah.
and she's a very lovely person. So here she is in class. Here she is in Devil of, I was gonna say Devil Wears Prada, Devil in Ohio, and this is her as a Dior model.
Yeah.
Now, that was not in the plans. What was in the plans was just to be at the top of her game, to be the best actor she possibly could. But her reality allowed that.
Yeah.
Does
And
that make
you
sense?
want, yeah. Oh, Ali's saying I've seen her work. Yes, she's an even more wonderful human than she is actress, and that's saying a lot because she's an incredible actress.
Yeah.
But you want to be the hero in your own life, right? You want that. I hope so. So I want to tell you, it's okay if you're not there yet. If your reality has been crafted the way that Kiki's was, that's okay. You can make the decision right now to change it. So no matter what obstacles came her way, Madeline was able to transform those, right? So how do you get there? That is the question. So if it's okay with you, we are going to walk you through some specific exercises that we use for our clients that will show you exactly how to do it. So first off, you need to be in the right state, okay? So I want you to let go of all of that tension. Before you can step into your power, we need to release what's holding us back. So I'm going to ask you all to take a moment and just close your eyes if you can, if you're not in the car or driving. Close your eyes. Take a deep breath in through your nose. Feeling your abdomen expand as you inhale. And then as you exhale, relax. Breathe in deeply again. Hold it. Then exhale slowly through your mouth. I want you to feel your shoulders dropping with every breath, letting go of that tightness, scanning your body, your jaw, your hands, your stomach. Where are you holding that tension? I want you to breathe into that space and just release. Letting go of the day, letting go of that self-doubt, letting go of that need to prove. I want you just to take a moment. Wonderful. Now I want you to slowly open your eyes. And we're going to do something a little crazy, a little wacky, but a lot of fun. I want you to do a little somatic shaking with me, okay? I want you to shake it all out. So don't be worried to look like a weirdo. We're actors. That's what that's the name of the game. I want you to shake. Shake your hands, shake your arms, shake your shoulders. If you can stand up and you can jump up and down, I want you to do it. I want you to get it all out. Just really take a few minutes. You can rock back and forth. It feels so good to shake it all out, right? Letting go of all of that tension that's been in there today, all of the things you've been dealing with, all of the stresses of the world, all of that. I want you to get it out. Yeah. How does that feel? Oh, I hope you feel a little energized. Oh, how's it feeling? Let me know. Pop it in the comments. It feels good for me because you know what? I've had a day actually, a few days. It feels great just to shake it out. Way better, Luna says. Yeah. Yeah, I know. Freeing. It feels amazing, Veneral says.
Oh,
Oh,
nice.
so good. Amazing, Ellie says. Wonderful. Wonderful. I want to tell you something that you may or may not realize. A lot of times when we have this tension, you do just need to shake it out. So a lot of us spend a lot of times in that fight or flight state, right? Do you ever feel that anxiety in your chest? Does anyone ever feel that? That, yeah, I can see people nodding. Yeah, absolutely. Well, listen, that's that fight or flight state. And there's a purpose for it. It can be beneficial, you know, it can save our lives at times, but we don't want to get stuck there. We don't want to get stuck there. And I want you to think of animals in the wild, right? When they're in that deadly situation, they get that rush of adrenaline, that anxiety, that fear, you know, that fight or flight state. And then when they run away from that threat, when they get away, do you know what? Do you know what they do? Do you know what happens? They shake. They literally shake. You can go watch videos of it, seriously, because it releases it. So when we're in that state, let's do that for ourselves. Okay. Yeah, Jessica's saying that makes sense. Yeah, we get stuck there a lot. So here's a quick little guide on how you can release that so that you can go into this emotional work that Casey's going to do for you now.
Yes, we're gonna
Our
go
horse
into
does it
some
a lot.
emotional
Emma
work.
said, yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Horses do it, dogs do it. I see my dogs do it all the time.
Yeah.
We're going to step into some power now because it takes power to be courageous. You got to believe before it's actually happening.
Mhm.
Courage is uncomfortable. Courage is uncomfortable. And to use courage now, we have to set you up with fear. So I want you to have the guts to go into fear. I want you to have the guts to go into fear with me because
And
it
don't
takes
worry, we're going
courage
to
to
take
go
you
into
out.
fear. And it's in your gut, as a matter of fact. So
Mhm.
we're going to get a little bit uncomfortable with fear. Now, if you're in a situation where you can't do that, that's okay. But we're going to get uncomfortable with fear and I'm going to take you out. So you're going to feel really good at the end, but just know you have to feel like shit right now. It's going to feel bad. But first, I'm going to give you a little love. So I'm going to get you to put your hand at the top of your belly and at the bottom of your belly. Okay. Put your hands there. Amber, you are not putting your hands at the top and the bottom of your belly. I would like to, I'm going to call you out. So top is under your solar plexus, bottom is down here. You're going to have, I can't get my stomach up that far, but you're going to be down there. Okay, so one at the bottom, one at the top. 100% of following direction is following direction. If both hands are at the top, you are not doing it right. And I will not have that. One of the things that is really important is you learn how to follow direction and be an actor, for God's sake. That's what you're here for. Let's fill you with some love now that I've made you feel bad about yourself. I'm going to fill you, I want you to fill your belly with love. This is where we get it, right? This is where we feel it. So I want you to know that you are loved. I want you to feel that. Feel it all the way up. You have lots of love. Feel that. All that love. And now I'm going to get you to put your hand halfway down your belly. So you're going to move your hand down and you're only half full. You don't have enough love. You're going to feel like you don't deserve it. So I want you to say that inside your mind. I don't deserve it. You can say it out loud too if you like. I don't deserve it. And then I'm going to get you to let that body, your entire body, feel that. Feel it wash over your body. There's not enough. I don't have enough love. Let that wash over your body from the tip of your toes, from your toes to the top of your head. And now I'm going to get you to hyperventilate. Okay. So I'm going to get you to hyperventilate. I'm going to get you to start with small, short, shallow breaths. And I want you to feel worried. Keep your hands on your stomach. And now I'm going to get you to feel fear. Okay. I'm going to take you out of this, but right now you're going to feel fear. So to do that, you're going to hyperventilate with deeper breaths. And I want you to make that sound. And now I want you to get your hands into a fist. And now I want you to push your hands away from you. Big fit, big hands. Stop. Feel what your body's feeling right now. Feel where the fear is. I can feel it in the top of my lower arms, that little hairs are building up there. I can feel it in my back. I can feel the tension in my chest. Feel that fear. You might feel colder. You might feel hot. If you're driving, don't do this. But you feel different. You feel fear. Now we're going to go into courage. Now that you felt the fear, we're going to go into courage. I want everybody to make that commitment that they are going to go into courage. Make that commitment with me now. I'm going to get you to stand up. Okay? Get you to stand right up. Or if I can do this, I think I can. I'm going to get you to stand right up, and I'm going to get you to lunge. Okay? I'm going to get you to lunge forward like you're grabbing someone from the edge of a cliff. Lunge and grab them. Lunge and grab them. Again. Again. And I don't want you to be lazy. This is not a show. Do the work. Grab them. Grab them. Grab them. Grab them. Good. Now I'm going to get you to clench your fists, and I'm going to get you to reach up and grab something and bring it decisively to your chest. Same thing over and over again. Bring it to your chest. 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 Yes, that's really good. Really good. Now I'm going to get you to use your hand as if it's a knife and put it up through the air and bring it down to your chest. Not like you're cutting your chest, but slice through the air like a knife. Bring it down to your chest. Put your hand flat so it would feel like a knife. So it's not a fist. Up through the air, bring it down. You're making a decisive movement, and it's coming down to your chest. Your chest is on your body. So for those of you who are unable to hear me, bring it to your chest. Up through the air, bring it to your chest. Now do it with the other hand. Up through the air, bring it to your chest. Up through the air, bring it to your chest. Up through the air, bring it to your chest. Good. Now I'm going to get you to make it smaller. Clench your fist. Bring it to your chest in a firm, decisive motion. Clench your fist. Bring it to your chest in a firm, decisive motion. Just realized only half my head was showing. Same thing. Again, other hand, fist. This is resilience. Now you're going to intensify that feeling. I want you to do all of those feelings now. I want you to lunge. I want you to slice your hand through the air, bring it back. I want you to make a fist, bring it to your chest. I want you to do all of those things. Lunge forward now. Lunge, good. Lunge and save that person. Lunge and save that person. Good, 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 good. Now slice through the air and bring it to your chest. Slice through the air and bring it to your chest. Now make a fist and bring it to your chest. Now make a fist and bring it to your chest. Now make a fist and bring it to your chest. Now make a fist and bring it to your chest. Good. And now I'm going to get you to say ha really loud. Ha, 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 really loud. Good, good. Now you're going to breathe deeply and you're going to charge that breath with emotion like this is life or death. Now I'm going to get you to pick a spot on the wall. Look at that wall. Look at that spot. Do not let your eyes move from that spot. You are intentional. You are going to focus. Now you're going to stand still with your hands still keeping your eye on that spot. Keep your hands by your side, relaxed, like a normal person who's not doing any of these crazy exercises. Relaxed. And I'm going to get you to internalize that feeling. Just create that feeling. You're ready. Now I want you to make that movement smaller that we've been making. You're going to take all of that movement. You're going to put it into your jaw. You're going to tighten your jaw. Keep your eyes on the prize. Tighten your jaw. Now do a slow, steady breath in through your nose with your jaw tight. Eyes on the prize. Keep that energy. And now I'm going to get you to nod slightly. Keeping your eyes there. Just nod. All that energy is in you now. That's heroic energy. So now all you need to do is tighten your jaw, stare at something, and give a little nod. And you'll feel it. And you can recreate it over and over and over again. Of course, you can do the emotional connection exercises that we just did. That's Chekhov. Michael Chekhov was an incredible dancer. And he understood what the power of movement was. You can all sit down now. So what I taught you is what someone who is an actor like Tom Cruise does. If you watch his face, you'll see his jaw tighten. You'll see his eyes focus. You'll see short little nods like that. You'll see that. You'll see his back is straight, his chest is high. That creates courage within you. Now I'm going to get you to look around. This is your reality. Everything you see, you now see from the point of view of someone who is heroic, someone who can do what they want to do and be courageous. They can face that fear. They can transform that fear. They can decide that this is who you are. This is who you want to be. You never shrink. You take up space, even if you're a woman, and women often don't want to take up space because you're supposed to be delicate. But you're going to take up space. You're going to reach for what you want. And you're going to radiate this power that you now have. Right.
Yeah.
We're all done.
Beautiful. Beautiful, very powerful. Lori saying it is. Yeah, it is very powerful when you start to learn that you can choose your emotions. You can call them up when you need them. It is one of the most powerful things ever. Trevor saying I needed that. Yeah, and I say this all of the time, but I'm just going to continue saying it till the ends of the earth. What Casey and I teach, this is a little secret, is exactly the same. You can choose those same emotions for your life that you choose for your scene work, as Casey just had you go through that. I love the way I felt in the end. Linda says, TM Godden says, I was crying at one point. Yeah, it's powerful. It's powerful, right? I've been wanting to step more into power. Ali says, I think it's power at the end there. Yeah, it's just beautiful, right? So Shaylin saying I wasn't expect, and I hope I'm pronouncing your name right, Shaylin. I wasn't expecting to react that way. Yeah, yeah, absolutely, absolutely. It is so powerful, right? It's the real work. This is this is it, right? So listen, you were scared, but you took that courageous lead, right? And now you have the confidence that comes with capability. You're all seeing how that was for you, how you reacted to that. Now you've got the confidence of that, knowing that you can do that, right? And you grew that capability by having the courage to do the challenging work. iPhone saying I needed that so much. It took, yeah, hyper. Oh, sorry, there's so many comments. They pop around on me. But absolutely, you had the courage to do that challenging work and you grew the capability through it. Okay, now I want you to own your power now. This is your chance to stop dreaming and step into that life that you want and that you know you are meant to live. That's why you're here. And that's what this lesson is all about. Creating your future self, something that you can take small, smart, risky steps towards, right? And the truth is, you need to create your reality, because that's what we do, through a really big dream or vision for your life. And it's got to be beautiful, colorful, enticing. So I want to go through this with you today so that I can help you see what we mean a little bit, okay? So now I'm gonna set the scene for you a little bit, if I may. So I'm gonna ask you to close your eyes again. And I'm gonna ask you to imagine this. Take a deep breath in through your nose, out through your mouth, and just imagine you wake up, hit the gym, then get dressed in the outfit that makes you feel like the star you are. I want you to see yourself there. Your driver picks you up because, yes, you have a driver now. And you head to set. When you arrive, the energy is electric. Hair and makeup greet you with hugs and maybe a little gossip. And then you settle into your trailer with a coffee in hand. Review your lines on the comfy couch. And feel a wave of gratitude wash over you. Because these lines, they're second nature now. Thanks to the tools you've practiced over and over again. And here's the kicker. Today, you're working with the actor who inspired you to become an actor in the first place. But you're still human, right? So you're pacing, nerves are buzzing a little, and that's okay. You pause, take a deep breath, and use the mindset techniques you've learned to ground yourself. Then there's a knock at the door. It's your first AD. Practically glowing. She tells you you've got 5 minutes, but I had to come by early because I'm so excited for you. Now, she's worked with everyone in the business, and yet she is genuinely thrilled to see you living your dream. This is it. The moment where the courage to face all of those late nights, the rejections, the doubts, suddenly makes sense. You've made it. You're here now. And I want you to breathe that in. Take a moment. Spend some time there. Let it become real. Yeah. Whenever you're ready, slowly open your eyes. Wonderful. And now what I want for you is to step forward into your future because it is right there and it is waiting for you. And how do we know it's waiting for you? Because we have walked our clients through it step by step many, many times. We're still doing it. Jessica saying, I felt like I was there. Yes.
Yeah.
We went through this very quickly today, Jessica, and for all of you, I want you to spend time there. I really do. I could see the inside of the trailer. Beth says, yes, walk into that future. It's waiting for you. Spend time there. Your imagination is very, very powerful.
It is really powerful. And you're creating that for yourself. Once you've created it in your mind, you create it for yourself. And, we were thinking about this because I was coaching 3 private clients on some lead roles in a major series. You have to go through this every single time. You need courage every single time.
Yeah.
Now, these shows are fun, like they're big budget Hollywood productions. And they're the kind of shows that launch long lasting careers.
Yeah. And we know this because clients have booked these exact, I can't even say too much, kind of roles with the same network. And now they're working at the highest levels of the industry, right? We've seen this happen over and over again. This can happen for you.
Mm-hmm. And working at the highest level needs to be your reality, whatever that is, whatever that is. And for some of our clients, that's just not just, that's doing commercials.
Mm-hmm.
But you need to create the reality you want. You need to surround yourself with people who have that same perspective. You know how, like, if you put an apple in with a bunch of other apples and the apple's rotten, the other one's rot too. You need to surround yourself with people who are doing the same thing, who are learning the same skills. And you get I want to say this and I want everybody to lean in and hear this and know watching, participating here. I want you to nod your heads with this. You get the opportunity you prepare for.
Yeah.
Yes, Casey, I know that is true.
Yeah.
So you get the opportunity you prepare for. I can't even tell you the opportunity that our client just got that he was so specifically prepared for. You would not believe it if I told you. You would not.
Yeah. And we can't, I'm living for the, yeah, it's beautiful, you guys. I'm seeing all the comments. I'm sorry they go quicker than I can read them all out. Uncanny. Yeah, it is. And listen, we can't tell you what the show is or exactly how much they're making per episode because, NDA, non-disclosure agreements, but let's just say it's life-changing, right? In more ways than one. Life-changing experience, life-changing money. It's what some people make in a year per episode type of thing. And it's beautiful, beautiful to see.
It is. Because I'm just going to make this clear. One client in particular, but many of them never had this kind of opportunity or financial success before. So it's really, really wonderful. We know this, that if I'm not going to say if, I'm going to say you're here. So you're a dedicated actor.
Mm-hmm.
Is this true? Yeah. You're a dedicated actor. And we know you want to do what it takes. So the first step is being able to access that part of you, the emotions repeatedly, but not just for auditions. Like some of you have experienced this when it's the last scene of the night and the grips are giving you death stares because they want to go home. You've got to be able to do that at that time. You've
Yeah.
got to be able to create those emotions at that time.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, call it up when you need it. So we are holding an emotional connection intensive March 7th. It is sold out, so I'm sorry, I apologize, but we did have a lot of notes from some sad actors who wanted in. So we have decided to live stream it along with the in-person group. So if you want in, then you should get in now because the spots are not going to last. So I will pop the link in for you. You can all copy and paste it. I'll pop it in the chat.
Do all of you know, while Donna-Marie's doing that, do all of you know that there's a master class that we're doing next week in this class? So we're going to do a very special master class, and I'm going to be live coaching someone. So we're going to pick somebody from this group, and I'm going to live coach you and take you through the steps and transform you in writing class. So
Yeah.
if you want to be that actor, just post. What we're going to do, to be fair, is Landon says, goodness gracious. I love it, Landon. To be fair, we're going to just get you to type in
Pick me.
pick me into the chat. And if you want me to pick you and work with you, yes, pick me. Yes, good. So what we're going to do is we're going to copy and paste all of the pick me's and cut them up and put them into a little jar and pick
And
out
we'll do a draw. We'll do it live so that you guys can
the draw.
see it.
Yeah.
And then send that, well, tag that person so we can get their information and send them what they need to know.
Love it. Look at all this.
So
Way to go, guys. I love this.
So good. So good. Well, we're really excited. I know Casey is excited to work with you, and it really is, I find it transformational watching you guys work. Oh, and I think I was sending a private message to Helen with the link, so I can pop that right in. Sorry, I'm bad. The technology is not my strong point, you guys. So I've popped the link in if you want information to join the live stream with us for the emotional connection class. It is I think it's 5 hours, so it's a 5-hour deep dive into emotional connections. So it's going to be a good one. You want to get there. We're seeing all the pick me's, which is just so wonderful.
Yeah.
And,
I'm impressed.
I feel bad that I didn't send that, so I'm doing it one more time. So there you go, guys. And yes, we can't wait to see your work. I know we went over today. A little more bang for your buck. So there you go. I hope you've all enjoyed it. Casey, if you have anything else to add, wonderful. If not, I'm going to say I think that's a wrap, right? I mean, actors want to be emotionally available. This is how you do it. So let's get you there. And I can't wait. I can't wait to watch it.
So Ellie, the class at 1:30, there is no class at 1:30. There's one at 12:30 on Thursdays. I think you might be thinking of that for the Audition Plus class. So that's on Thursdays at 12:30. And then we have office hours. By the way, if you're not in Audition Plus, we have office hours. And it was the most brilliant thing that Donna-Marie invented, because people get to come and ask the questions that they have about film and TV acting and all that kind of stuff. Yes, it does depend on your time zone. It's 12:30 p.m. Pacific here in BC, and in California. So Hollywood time, it's 12:30 p.m. Pacific. Yeah. And Landon, I think you were asking what the tuition was. Originally, the class was $297.97, I think. I'm having to go back to when we originally said, and it sold out right away, but we have offered it now for, I think it's 79.
I think so. Yeah.
I never remember these things, but I think it's 79.97. So it's a huge.
Yeah, for the live streaming. But if they grab the link there, I've just popped it in again, you can get all of the info off of there. So wonderful. And we can't wait to see you all there. And we can't wait to go through all the names and draw the name for the coaching. It's going to be incredible. So yeah, it's going to be a great day. We know you're all dedicated. That's why you're here. We know you want to be emotionally available. This is how you do it. Let's get you there. Let's work on that.
Yeah, absolutely. And if you're saying you're too broke for this, let's grab some courage and don't say that. I'm on my way. Yeah. I'm on my way. Might not be this time, but you're on your way. I don't want those thoughts in your head. I want you to have a lot of courage and come to class next week. You never know. You might be the one who gets picked.
You never know. All
Yeah.
right. Okay, we'll see you soon. Thank you. You're so welcome, everyone. Thank you for all the thank yous. We're going to copy and paste this in the chat. We'll do that, or copy and paste the chat. We'll do that draw, and we'll get all of the info to you guys. Okay. Have a wonderful day, everyone.